Here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
Illogical. Damn it!
You can do it. Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel mother.
Would you look at that? A toy show. What do you say we go in there and see what they got? Step right up in here, all about wonderful plastic pieces of marvels. Only here on Collectable Past.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to another Collectable Past. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some toys, and I am going to kick this shit off by saying what's going on to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Chaos Holly was the first one in the house. Tommy, how are you? And the Big's doing all right here. Everybody's okay. How are you? Gap After Dark also in the house. What's going on, man? What's up, Gap? Padre also in the house. What's up, Padre, man? Always good to see you. And RR, it is toy time. Always a pleasure to see you as well, my friend. Guys, it's always the same deal. You guys remember to go to share those links out there to let everybody know we're going. It's always games and Heckle and Jekyll, man. I think I'm going to update at some point. I'm going to try to add a little bit more to the little Heckle and Jekyll intro bit. But of course, with that, we were talking about panelists. We got the Gizm of the Shifty. We got Shifty Gizm. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I got some big stuff this week. My pile of loot came, so I had a big box delivered. Big box. What's in the box? Well, what's in the box?
It's a big box.
It was pretty large.
You know, like you shouldn't be kink shaming just because she got a large box. Oh, wait a minute, you're not talking about that.
Well.
It's a pleasure to have you on with us, Shifty. We also got the super fan, the Adam Shawhan. What's going on?
What's going on? It almost sounded like he said I got a big box of lube. Giggity. But no, man, just here ready to have fun with the toy stream. It would be a different stream if it was all about that. So yeah, man, happy to be here and can't wait to see what Shifty got in his big box.
Nice. Thanks, Adam. And of course, we also got Steph, friendly neighbor toys. And what's going on, Steph?
Good evening, everyone. I am really excited because of a few stuff that was shown. Rare Hasbro W, but I guess we'll talk about it later.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you want to kick it off and talk about that stuff, because I don't mind changing it up. I know I normally lead right in with an old school talk, but if you guys want to quickly hit on some of the things that are really exciting that's coming out, by all means, you want to do it now?
Sure, I could show. I mean, I have a short ready for it that I'll post sometime.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to play the intro clip for that, Shifty. So Shifty knows though, because he loves this clip. It's all about him.
Oh.
He loves it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here you can look, browse, peek, touch, feel, taste, smell, do anything you want, take all the time you want. Nobody's gonna pressure anybody around here.
Wow! That's a low price!
I'm sorry, did you say something about a low price?
Wow! That's a low price! I know!
I'll make that deal. How about you, you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
I'd buy that for $1.
Shoot. At that price, Burnett can scream all he wants.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Come on, what's going on? The whole order's been prepaid.
Sold.
There we go. And who wants to go ahead and get started with this week's big deals that are coming out?
I don't
Big
have
deal.
any deals.
I can do the Tomb Raider thing if y'all want.
By all means.
Yep.
Let me share my screen, which is annoying every time.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, it's just the names for the thing is like so weird. But yeah, dude, G.I. Joe is finally making a Tomb Raider super articulated figure.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yep.
So really excited for this.
No sound.
Oh no.
No sound.
Yeah, where is the sound?
Oh, there's no sound?
Yeah.
No sound.
I wonder if that's.
Oh no. Is it because I'm
Do
not
you
on the
have-
right?
Do you have share sound on
Hold on.
the doohickey?
Where would
The
that
thing,
be?
thingamabob.
I don't know. I never share, so I don't know where it is.
Well, I know I can't share screen myself
Hold on.
and get sound
Let
just
me-
because I can't use Chrome because the last couple times I used Chrome it screwed up my computer.
Oh,
So
no.
because I use Firefox, no sound.
Oh no. So we gotta wait on Vinnie, don't we?
Well, that shouldn't have any. It should have no bearing on her sharing it. If she's sharing it from her end, as long as everything's fine on her end, it should have sound.
Oh, there he is.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
that's amusing.
Look at that one.
What happened?
How do you share the sound? How do you share the sound when you're sharing a video?
Yeah, Steph wanted to show something, and there was no
Oh.
sound when she showed it.
Oh, when you go to hit the share button, you'll have the screen thing will pop up. On the bottom, it'll be a little notch. This is also share with tab audio.
I think it's on the left.
Okay, hold on.
Did you find it? Or...
I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me know if it works. You guys see it?
And hi, Vinny.
Hello.
Hey.
Does this work?
No audio.
No audio.
I could send me the link. I'll share it.
Okay. I think it's unlisted, so
Oh.
if I share it,
Oh, that's
it'll work,
fine.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, while we're getting that, once again, guys, thank you for spending time with us and putting up with technical issues. It happens. It happens.
It's all good. Yeah.
I don't know enough about that sound because it's never worked for me. So.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, we all made videos on this apparently, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was late. Todd was
That's
giving
fine.
me a shout out on Whatnot. Toward.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Vinnie
Wow.
the Butcher. I forgot he nicknamed me that. I think it was
that's
because of
cool.
it was the Tortured Souls designs I did
Uh-huh.
in the
Right.
studio, so he started calling me Vinnie the Butcher. I completely forgot. So yeah, Mark Silvestri was with him, and he goes, "Vinnie the Butcher." What? He was so confused by that.
That's really neat. That's cool.
So yeah, I'm doing one tomorrow night, but yeah, let me play that.
Freaking out right now because of this G.I. Joe and Tomb Raider collab that Hasbro is doing, and honestly, it looks almost perfect, but it is missing a few things. And believe that we're actually getting a fully articulated Lara Croft figure that not only looks amazing, but also comes with a ton of accessories. She looks pretty. She comes with a bunch of weapons, some from the new games, some from the old games like the ever-loved double Berettas. that were pretty good to kill those freaking annoying tigers. And I love that mix. I love that they put a lot of accessories in. You know, if the price is right on this will sell out in freaking seconds. I am telling you. I mean, that is perfect because we're still missing this iconic bomber jacket from Tomb Raider 2, as well as these awesome rounded sunglasses that she wears.
Yep.
But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think that Hasbro will somehow mess it up? Let me know.
Yeah, I think they're hitting a home run with this thing.
And I don't think so. I'm right here with Soul Assassin. You know, they need the triangle boobs.
I think that's what Chris Fisk wanted as well. He says the boobs are all wrong. He wanted bigger ones, but I think he wanted the triangles. That's what
I'm sure they will make tons of alternates if it sells as well as everybody thinks it will.
Yeah,
like put out the one with the coat. Give us the wetsuit version. Give us the polygonal version with the triangle boobs. Yeah.
Triangle boobs. Vinnie also made a really good video on this, like talking about how we can swap the jackets. I tried to look for a soft goods one, but it's only male characters, so I don't know if you guys have any ideas of G.I. Joe we can get bomber jackets off of or something.
Here's one thing I want to add to this conversation about what they're going to put the price out on this. I can guarantee you, Hasbro has already done crossovers with Hot Wheels with their Transformers line. And all the prices on those deluxe figures that are normally sitting at $27, they're all sitting at about $35. They're sitting at $30.
Oh,
yeah.
Why? Because it's an officially licensed product from Hot Wheels. I guarantee you, because this is going to be officially licensed from the game studio for Lara Croft. This one is going to be sitting at a $35 price tag instead of that $27 normal G.I. Joe figure price. Guarantee it.
She's definitely going to be, but I think it'll probably be closer to 40. Just the amount of shit that she comes with, because we've seen a few other G.I. Joe classifieds that comes with about that same amount of stuff, and they're around the 35. But now you tack on the video game studio, the license. I think it's gonna be minimum 40.
Well, I don't know, because that the Falcon guy.
Yeah.
What the hell's his name?
Yeah, I know you talk. Was it Condor? No.
Was it Condor? No, that doesn't sound right.
I can't. Well, he had like the eagle hat and the
but he actually came with a lot more than she does. Really, he did, because of his giant wings and everything like that. Then he came with a few different freaking weapons. Plus, he came with the claws.
Raptor.
Plus he came with the Raptor. Yeah. And that's why that one was sitting at 35. So I mean, he technically had a lot more than she did. I'm saying that the amount of gear that she has in there is not really that much more than their standard Joe. Like Lady J came with almost the same amount of shit.
Well,
and Lady J was sitting around 27, 25 originally.
That was a couple
now.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago now. All the stuff that they're popping out now, because I got a couple of them. I got them when they were on sale though. Heavy Duty. There's a couple other. They're in that similar kind of bracket, and you could say the same thing about the Deadpool. Deadpool's about the same package, the one with the Wolverine claws, and it comes with about the same amount of stuff, and that's going.
He's 40. Yeah.
So
the firemen and the policemen were like $42 when they came out. So I think it's going to be closer to that.
This is Tomb Raider, yo. I'm calling it at 50. If they're going to charge you for Cobra Commander at 75, this is going to be a $50 figure.
Well, that's the thing though. The 35, what was the $35 price is the 42 now.
Yeah.
But because all the Voyager class were 35 originally. And now those two deluxe class figures are sitting at 35.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's between the $40 and $50 price range. I think Adam is right. I think he's probably.
I think you guys are wrong, man. I'm looking at what they're already doing now. I'm looking at what they're already doing now as far as licensing is concerned, as in comparison to the figures that they're selling. And the one license that they have by Hot Wheels is going for 35. since most of the gear she come with is pretty standard to most GI Joes, it's just going to be all licensing fee, and I think it's going to put it up around that $35 mark. Almost all these weapons have already been used with other figures. I don't think there's anything unique to her.
Do we have the release date? Because it'll be interesting to see who's right and who's wrong. We'll play the Price is Right, baby.
Well, yeah. Hold on. I was going to say that we could do it. We could do a little. Guys, get the timestamp on this one, because I do have a feeling it's gonna be more than 35 or 100%. I'm looking 40 to 50. Right. I think Adam's right, just because of the license for Tomb Raider, and they know they're going to print money with it. And some of her weapons that you see here, again, it's not that much to us as we're looking at it, but from collecting all the GI Joes that I have been in more recent years, what's going on, especially the past year, this thing is definitely going to be 40 to 42 starting. So 100%. I got no doubt on that.
Don't forget the last crossover they had earlier this year, the Marvel versus Capcom Gamerverse, or the Marvel Gamerverse Kith, the Kith thing that they did, which raised the value up obnoxiously for some reason. I still don't know what Kith is, but you know.
Yeah, it was some kind of exclusive brand, and that's why they tacked their extra amount on it. That was retarded. What were they going over $100 each?
Yeah, I got one complaint on this, and I'm seeing it now, and this is something I have a problem with my Kitty Pryde figure that's in the 2-pack with Colossus. You notice it? The small fists. She's got the Kitty Pryde tiny fists.
I don't even care, because I'm not going to be using those fists. I'm going to be using the hands, because she's going to have those guns in her hands, or the climbing apparatus. The fists are that's a side accessory I don't really give a shit about.
You know, I am very disappointed. I'm pretty sure Padre's still out there somewhere. Where's our favorite Padre? Where is it?
Yeah, can you? The video I did too was it was only like 4 minutes. If you want to see some of it, cool. And they said this is just a digital render right now. It's not the final product. It may vary, but I think if it does, it might be little things. Again, because of the licensor. They're basically, they got to make sure everything is perfect on it, or if they want little things, let's say they wanted her smirk a little bit better.
There it is, our
head. But yeah, this definitely it opens up the door for some really cool stuff. Now I'm hoping that the hair is going to be swap out, and if they do, then they could absolutely do better expressions on her, and this is going to just print money for them. Guaranteed, this is going to print money. Because this is something that fans have been wanting for a long time. I mean, the last time we had even like a halfway decent Tomb Raider figure, I think it was the Angelina Jolie movies. I mean, they're dated, but if you look back, I mean, they're okay for what they are. That's the last time we had like a really nice articulated Lara that was affordable, that it wasn't like an insane price, because we've seen that before. There was another company that had done one, but it was more like in the 8 to 9. I don't know why they gave her the Helen Hunt forehead. I mean, for what it was, it was okay, but it was too high in price. One, and two, you can't really put it in your display with other figures and stuff. With this, she's going to fit perfect with your 6-inch figures. Your 1/12 scale figures are going to look awesome with Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and I'm sure with the amount of money that this thing is going to bring in, they're going to be doing other variants. They're going to do maybe her winter outfit, the one where she's got the coat. But then we got the customizers who, if she's G.I. Joe classified, you know how many awesome swappable things you could do? You could take the coat from like CoverGirl and put that on her, or just head swaps. Like, there's so many awesome things you could do. So this is exciting for so many different reasons. And yeah, I can't wait for this. I believe it drops, the pre-orders drop July 23rd, I think they said. So keep your eyes open for that. I think this is going to open up the door for a lot more, because already people are asking, what about an Uncharted? You know, there's other characters and other video game franchises. If Hasbro ends up tackling Resident Evil at any point, I think they're just going to print money, because, yeah, that's another franchise everyone loves that never really got super justified figures at, the affordable price range. I know NECA did a few. There's a couple other companies that have done them. And if you look on the aftermarkets, they're insanely priced. But yeah, if you mix these video game franchises with stuff that is going to be getting into bigger stores and more easily accessible, that's a win all around for everyone. So yeah, are you guys excited? Let me know. Please write in the comment section. If you are getting this, are you getting more than one?
The biggest thing you missed in this whole video, Vinny, is what the fans are really asking.
It's a family show, folks.
Yeah.
I'm sure Papa will come in if this is on screen. He'll say it. But yeah, really interesting stuff. And do you guys remember that the ones I just showed that I think it was called Palisades? This company that made these Resident Evil figures.
Yeah.
These are all going for minimum $150 to $200 each one of these things. I had almost all of them at one point.
Damn.
Yeah, it's damn.
Keep it together, or don't make Vinny get the spray bottle.
Right?
You mentioned CoverGirl. The blonde version of CoverGirl, she has a head that comes with the ponytail. And she's got a different face than that. You could maybe make an extra head for Laura. It's going to be a different style face, but you could paint it up and make it look nice.
Oh well, here's the thing: if this is going to be a swap out, the hair, I think you could probably just do that. You could fudge it in there.
Oh, okay.
I got a feeling because I was looking at this part and especially because they said it's not final. Usually that means they will change an expression because these look too similar. They might make one that's more of a smirking face because she's kind of known for that. So if that's the case, that's going to be even a bigger win for fans because, then you can definitely take like CoverGirl and swap it out because that one where she's smiling, it kind of looks like old school era.
Yeah.
Like the base face for it.
Over on my Twitter, I posted I reposted a video. Some person had made a lot of custom Lara across different sizes. If you want to go there, if you check it out, it's a really neat video.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, she's super talented. I was following her for a while. The custom jobs that she does is next level.
Yeah.
I think she's got a digital printer, but she also she chops up other figures. She'll take like either G.I. Joe or NECA and she'll like improve upon them.
Yeah.
No, I was looking around through some of the stuff that they got up and coming though, and I tell you, a lot of the stuff that they got up and coming, I am not superly or overly impressed with. Like, some of the Hasbro Transformer stuff is like mediocre at best. I mean, I think the stuff that they've released already throughout the year is probably the better pickings. Like a lot of stuff that's upcoming is just kind of like
We'll toss up that picture there in the thing there. This is upcoming and it's pretty cool. We got.
But is it Transformer?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, because that's what he was talking about. So what you're saying, Tommy, is they already blew their load this year, and everything else is just lackluster.
That's what it seems like. A lot of it.
Yeah, I think so. Because I was looking at some of that too, Tommy. If we're looking at the same things regarding Transformers, I was bummed out too. I'm like, whoa. It's good that I kind of stopped because remember I said just one or two more tops. I'm kind of glad that I stopped. But Shifty, before we jump into this,
real quick, happy Dinosaur. What's going on, man? And
hey, happy birthday!
It's Happy's birthday, man. Happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday, brother!
Yes, it is. That's why he's an extra happy dinosaur today.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. As I said before we get into the McFarlane, this is a quick little.
Oh, I didn't know if we could play this.
Why not? It was on Twitter. I
know, but usually you say we can't play other people's videos. So.
Well, I've usually got music and stuff like that. If this is on YouTube, if anything, I'll get notified. Tommy normally doesn't, but these look great.
Yeah, they do.
And I know that one that was here. Let me back up a little bit. These two that were next to one another. These were both NECA ones.
Okay.
Go ahead, Steph.
They're customs.
Yep.
Yeah, these are customs, but she used like the base body from the NECA figure. So like the torso, the head, those are from NECA, but the arms, the legs, I think the boots are also from NECA, but the arms, the legs, and whatever she chopped up for the crotch area, she customized those parts of it and put it together, and then she repainted the whole top. Same with the one that was right next to it. This one. This was another older NECA figure that she used parts of it. But I don't know how she got so clean with it. Usually when you have the custom work, like to do the joints on the elbows, and she even put articulation in the ankles. So I don't know how she's been doing it. Some of them take a long time. You got to see her Resident Evil figures. Your jaw's going to hit the floor on those too.
Now, real quick, I want to say hi to Death by Saber. What's going on, Death by Saber, man? Good to see you.
What's up, man? Awesome. But yeah, these are all custom stuff for a mishmash of them. I know these arms came from a much older Lara figure, but I think she might have did like a digital render of them and then printed them out. That I'm not sure for the bigger ones, but yeah, really talented though.
Yeah, it's insane. They've never actually put anything out like that, like a big 12-inch Lara Croft. I mean, it's you would think they would have.
Yeah,
you're showing your desperation, Shifty.
I don't get the Lara Croft stuff, man. That just wasn't my thing. You know, I'm not. I just not.
Hey, I've been a fan from day one with that series. I found an accident in a electronic boutique, brought it home, and I had so much fun playing that game. All the crazy shit that's in there. Oh yeah, it was a blast.
Craziness. But real quick, we're going to get into some more toys because that's what it's all about.
That's right.
Still sorry I'm late. I played some Sonic Mania. Hey, no worries, Happy, man. We all get busy with stuff, and it's your day, man. You do what you want to do.
There was one more thing.
There's one more thing. Well, what do you got?
The picture. Bring that picture up.
Oh, we already had it up.
Yeah, but we never talked about it.
I thought you did.
No,
I don't know.
we're
My bad. What's going on, Tina Bojan?
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah, they out of the blue, these things popped up on Twitter today. They're actually he's doing Phantom releases again of cool DC figures. It's frustrating if these aren't going to go up for pre-order because 2 of these are going to go quick. This new Wonder Woman is fantastic, and it's making me want to cancel my pre-order. The one that I've already got pre-ordered is coming out this fall because she's got the right curly hair that I want. The only thing I don't like about it is it's got the lighter colors. I like the darker colors on the one I got reserved, so I may swap her out some stuff on it. But yeah, this one looks really nice. It's the '80s George Perez version of Wonder Woman.
Brian Bolin as well. He also did that look.
Yep. We still got Linda Carter supposedly in the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
And
that Ivy is killer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. That's the best of the 3. I thought, and I'm not even a huge Poison Ivy fan or anything. I mean, it was fine, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, holy crap! And even the Hawk Girl was pretty nice.
Yeah, the Hawk Girl. She's just a repaint because they released her in 2 different versions already. But it is interesting that they went with that version of her because it's not as well known in the comics. But that Ivy, she's gonna fly, and everybody wants the George Perez, Brian Bolin kind of style Wonder Woman head and hair because that original head, it's not as good. This one is really nice. He always has problems doing the likenesses, but or the faces rather, all the portraits. But that's kind of one of the key things with female characters. So you have to get that right. You know, and apparently people had photos of this in Walmart already.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't know what the hell kind of drop he did, but people said they're not coming up at the register. So a lot of times people are walking in there now and they can't even buy them. So I don't know what's going on. I went to a Walmart today, did not see them anywhere. They had the same last batch of stuff. But if I happen to see them, I'm just going to grab another crappie toy that's there. I'm going to go to the register and ring that up instead.
Yep.
Will it work?
A total clusterfuck. Oh yeah, if you scan another product that's like of the same value, it's no problem. You can just scan. Like I've done it before with the people at the register. But it depends. If you go to self checkout, you could probably do it. If you go to the register, you might have a mix of. They might be assholes. They might say, "Nope, we can't sell this."
So you would have to buy 2 at the same time and then take the other one back. What do you do with the extra? Because you're bringing an extra one up to scan.
No, you just scan it and then you leave there. You say, I don't want this anymore. You give it back to them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's going on, Steve? Good to see you.
What's up, Steve?
Hey. Yeah, that hot girl. Everybody wants the '90s hot girl, but Todd could never make that one because her outfit was way too risque. But yeah, they just had 2 of these last year. You would think that they would put out another Hawkman. I haven't seen Hawkman forever, outside of the one that came with Black Adam. But who wanted that one? You want the comic version of Hawkman?
Which I saw that one too from the movie. He didn't look bad, but yeah, you want the comic book one for sure.
Yeah, his headpiece looked weird. The way they had the wings on the head, it was shaped differently. But that Wonder Woman looks really good. I'm gonna if they have it for reservation, I'll try to reserve it. But I hate these Phantom drops. I hate it. It's like that Batman Year One that they had at Walmart last year. They didn't do a pre-order. Oh, actually, they did do a pre-order, and they canceled everybody's pre-order. And then you had to go out to the store religiously and try to find it, and that was no fun. It was no fun.
Yeah.
So
really. Soul Assassin. I haven't seen Hot Man. Want to rephrase that, Shifty?
What?
You said Hawk.
Yeah. Well, and the problem is the movie. You can thank your boy The Rock on that when they drop the ball on that. That's why you're not going to see a Hawkman.
Oh well, Speaking of Rock, I got a Rock figure coming up here, a custom Rock figure coming up later in the show. So, yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's move on to something old school, like I normally start the show. Give you guys a chance to talk about some of the stuff that old school. Now, I want to give this one to the chat because we always usually go with the panel. So, guys in the chat, we can go with Indy's toy history lesson. Or, guys, we can go with something a little bit more old school that I talked about once before on going old school, and I think maybe once with Battlestar Galactica. I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the chat. What would you rather want? What would you rather have, Indy's toy history lesson or Battlestar Galactica?
I say history lesson.
Padre says old school. So he's saying the Battlestar Galactica, the old school stuff.
Well, I'm always going to pick Indy, but that's just me.
Gap says the old school as well. And Padre is clarifying Battlestar Galactica. Happy saying old school. RR is saying Battlestar. Everybody's saying Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Guys, that means we're Battlestar Galactica bound. There's going to be 3 segments for the Battlestar Galactica, and I hope you enjoy this one. Man, I still have a few more that I got to dig out from the back, but man, I love digging through these old toys, and eventually we are going to be having a big cleaning day coming up here at the Guinea Pig Collective because the wife is off for 5 freaking days because that's what DeSantis did. He gave everybody 5 days off. Not that she needed it, not that she wanted it. She likes working. She's a workaholic. So, yeah, I'm going to put her to work. I'm going to give her something to do so she's not bored. We're going to clean out the toy room. But, guys, here you go. You picked it. You're getting it. Battlestar Galactica it is. So, after running Battlestar Galactica, Universal Productions decided that they were going to dip their toes into the toy market the same way that Kenner did with their 3 3/4 inch action figures for the Star Wars franchise. These ones were slightly larger. They were 4.5 inches tall on average. I don't have all the collection that I used to, but there was quite a few figures in the original set. There are 2 Cylons here, and of course, Daggett. And there were 2 different versions of that. One was this light tan, and then there was a darker one. Of course, there isn't much articulation. The same way that the Star Wars figures didn't have much in the way of articulation, neither did these guys. The Cylons did come with a rifle gun, much like you've seen in the show. And that is all the articulation that those guys had. I wish I had the entire collection of what I had. I know I used to have a Starbuck. I had the Imperious leader, who was the leader of the Cylons. Ovian, who was a 4-armed lizard-like creature as well. I also had Lucifer,
and I know I brought him back. Unfortunately, I couldn't find him in time to make this video. And then a close-up of the 2 foam Vipers that actually came with the Galactica launcher. Unfortunately, I don't know where the little landing gear are. The little landing gear is actually what allowed these things to fire out of the launcher. They may actually be in another crate. I don't know. I haven't found them yet. I will continue the search though.
Man, we just recently had a talk over there on Jedi Master's channel, and he's like taking it easy today, taking a break. Now I hope he's doing well. But we were talking. I just talked about that ever so briefly. We were talking about Battlestar Galactica, and like, man, I love the original series. I did not like the newer series, and I knew a lot of people that were in my circle at the time kept going on and on about that new series. You got to give it a chance, guy. You got to give it a chance on me. So I gave it a chance, and I watched it, and I didn't like it. I'm sorry, I just didn't like it. I'm stuck with the way the old characters were. I just like them better. I think they had more personality, and everybody's a freaking robot. And who's going to come out as a robot this week? Look, if your whole show is about who's coming out, you already lost me. Snell, right? Find that Lucifer. I did find him now. I know where he's at now. At least
Tommy's grabbing a door frame and kicking them back into the closet.
It's just the way it is, man. Some people get offended by it, but I'm sorry. I mean, it's just I didn't like it.
Yeah,
but
there's no need to force the stuff that they force on these things.
Yeah, that's the problem. That it's all forced, and like some people are just refusing to see it. But talking some more old school Battlestar Galactica, I still got 2 more clips for this one. You guys picked it, and we got some more for you, man. Bringing those old nostalgia vibes with the old school toys. What it's all about. We're having some fun talking about some of the older franchises like this.
So the complete list from the Series 1 figures, the 4.5-inch ones, were Commander Adama, Lieutenant Starbuck, the Imperious Leader, Ovian, Daggett, of course in the 2 different colors, and a Cylon Centaurian. Series 2 consisted of Baltar, Lucifer, Cylon Commander, who is in a gold color, and Bore. They had also released the figures in a gift set, which was 6 figures included. And in conjunction with their 4.5-inch figures, they also wound up releasing 12-inch action figures. They only released 2, a Colonial Warrior and a Cylon Centaurian. The Cylon Centaurian actually had a talking box, and I believe they both had light-up features, but not much in the way of posability or actually really looking like the figures from the show. I think they did it a lot better with the 4.5-inch figures. And also in 79, they wound up releasing a talking Daggett figure. Now the figure was about a foot tall, and it vaguely kind of almost resembled Daggett. There was a pull string on his neck, so when pulled, Daggett begins to growl and then make some chirping sounds. Some of the other toys that they had released in 1978, they had the Battlestar Galactica Laser-Matic pistol, and of course the Galactica launcher, which I still have.
That freaking launcher. I love that launcher, man. It used to shoot those little foam Viper ships across the freaking room. Just hope nobody was walking into the room at the time, right in the eye.
Well, plushie was kind of cute, but also kind of creepy at the same time.
It reminded me of what comes out later in the 80s with the Furbies.
Yeah,
It's in the eyes, Chico. It's all in the eyes.
Reminds me of Star Trek, the original series, getting a new anniversary Blu-ray. Nice. I have my original Star Trek series. I've got the talking slippers. Damn it.
Oh.
Tribbles. So each the 2 slippers, they, obviously, they're a different color in each one, but they got little sound boxes in them. So every time you step, they make the little triple sound. That's everything. It's pretty freaking hilarious. What else you guys saying? Trekkies. Padre, we got Battlestar Galactica. Don't worry, we got another Battlestar Galactica for you. And then after that, we got Indy's toy history lesson. I think it's going to lead in nicely. And then I'm going to hand it back off to my fine panelists. And they're going to kick you in the teeth with some more really cool freaking toys coming up. So don't go anywhere. More fun is on the way.
And they actually did what they have on the back of this Scarab unit. So basically, you would fire it and it would just pop out just a little bit like that. I always hated that. Thought it was stupid, but unfortunately my Scarab is missing a door, but it was an interesting piece, and it actually broke down and kind of came apart, so you could kind of change how it was designed. Like it was different. I don't remember ever seeing anything like this in the show, but I do have the original box with it still as well. I know I had the original box for Cylon too, but once again, it's something when I packed it away, they didn't all wind up in the same place. So of course on the back, like you see in the back with the Viper box, shows all the other figures they have. Of course, the Cylon Raider, the Stellar Probe, the Viper, and of course the Scarab. And the Stellar Probe is another one I have. I am missing this little piece. There's this little probe piece. I am missing that. But I do have the Stellar Probe itself. I believe this is another one that was... Oh, look at that. Those missiles still fire good. They have like these little reflector things that popped open on the back. It was just an interesting toy overall. Of course, you could... Another one, you could pop it apart. But technically, you could make a shortened Viper out of it. Like, it was an interesting play set. Now, this one is one of the few that still had the original Colonial pilot in there. Of course, the arms move and the legs move as well, independently, I might add. And the Cylon Raider one came with a Cylon figure that did the exact same thing inside the ship. And then a close-up of the two foam Vipers that actually came with the Galactica launcher. Unfortunately, I don't know where the little landing gear are. The little landing gear is actually what allowed these things to fire out of the launcher. They may actually be in another crate. I don't know. I haven't found them yet. I will continue the search, though.
That. And yeah, I did have to bring the background music up for that, because that music that's on that old one, and I thought I got rid of all those. That one is one that they will try to come after you for, even though it's no-name music. It ain't nothing special. Through Wondershare, those people that shared that shit with Wondershare, they come after people for copyright on their little shitty ass fucking created music. Yeah. Fucking people are ridiculous on that shit. You know how much money for what? You ain't making anything on it. You were giving it to a video editing software for free. I have from Majestic Studios the 12-inch Atom, Apollo, Starbucks, Adama, it should be Apollo, Starbuck, Gold Cylon, and regular Cylon. They're spectacular, and also have Starbucks and Apollo and an autograph set by Richard Hatch. Nice. Yeah, Richard Hatch played the original Apollo.
I met him too, man. Great guy. Awesome dude, man.
In white uniforms. Okay. All right. Cool. God damn this computer.
Right.
It's tonight I played pool with what's his name? Flash there. Flash Gordon.
Sam Jones?
Sam Jones, yeah. Yeah, he was at the same convention and the after party where you're hanging out.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He is. And Richard was awesome. He was such a nice guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Padre says he might have that silent ship somewhere. Nice.
Hell
yeah, it was a shame, because those figures were so big though, they couldn't make ships for the figures.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that set where you could take it apart and switch it like that, that was so damn
Oh yeah,
cool.
the scarab, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool.
I love stuff like that.
I later on I did find most of the pieces for the probe, but it was just like the two thrusters that were on the back end of that one piece that got snapped off. And that was all because of the way my dad had jumbled everything around on me. Everything was actually in a good spot, and then he moved everything and jammed it all together and threw boxes on top of boxes on top of boxes all the way to the damn ceiling, to the point where shit got crushed.
See, had he only put them in totes like you do, and then it'd be like the garage that's totes on top of totes on top of totes on top of totes.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. He just, there was nothing
Yeah.
that man would do that made any damn sense. Hatch had a great pitch for a reboot of Battlestar. I bet he did. He met, Gap says, I met Richard Hatch when he released Battlestar Galactica Second Coming trailer, and he signed his book for me for free. Very nice, man.
Hell yeah.
Almost none of those guys will do any of that shit for free.
I know.
I mean, just meeting those people and taking a freaking silly picture with them, they charge what, $300, $400, $500 for that shit?
It depends. I mean, now, yeah. Years ago, I met him like maybe 12 years ago, something like that. No. The smaller conventions are always the better places to meet those people at. The bigger ones, yeah, because then they all want a piece of it, right? The handlers, whoever brought them there, whatever agency, all that bullshit. So,
I'd be like, here, fucking handle this.
yeah.
You know,
Dirk
sometimes
Benedict is a national treasure. Fuck.
Katie, no, Katie's a sweetheart. No, don't.
Yeah, I heard good things about her too, but that is funny though.
No problem, Vinny.
All right.
100% Papa. All right, so with that, we're going to get into Indy's toy history lessons. So anybody's got something they got to run and do, now's the time to do it. Here we go.
Welcome, one and all. I am your Professor, Indy, of the Guinea Pig Collective. And now, we are going to get into some toy history. On today's toy history lesson, we'll be delving into another toy that just refuses to be ignored unless you pull its batteries. We will be talking about 1998's Furby. Created by inventors Caleb Chung and Dave Hampton in 1998, the Furby was the first commercially successful robotic pet. Its unique ability to learn English from a base Furbish language, paired with its expressive animatronic movements, made it a massive pop culture phenomenon. The Furby legacy spans 2 decades of tech integration, and at one point was the hottest toy on the market when it was released, causing almost riotous behavior from parents that had to acquire it for that Christmas present. Now, the original was launched in 1998 by Tiger Electronics. It sold 14 million units in 1999 alone. It communicated via sensors and infrared beams, famously causing security concerns at the NSA and FAA over rumors that they could record conversations. From 1999 to 2001, the brand expanded to include smaller Furby babies and special tie-in characters like Gizmo from Gremlins. Now in 2005, a Mototronic generation acquired by Hasbro, Furbies received an upgrade with voice recognition and emotive facial expressions. From 2012 to 2016, Furbies fully entered the digital age with LCD eyes, apps, and the Furby Boom and Furby Connect iterations. Now in 2023, the 25th anniversary reboot by Hasbro released a redesigned internet-free Furby featuring 600 plus phrases and voice-activated modes, retailing at $70. Guys, this was another one. While Furby has come back and forth in different iterations over the years, it has not stayed consistently in stores on the toy shelves. It is one of those in-the-moment type of buys, and often, like a lot of these things, will kind of vanish for a short time and then make its return. These were one of those toys that a lot of parents complained about would just never shut the hell up. Guys, do you remember the Furby? Did you have one, or did you know somebody whose Furby was annoying the shit out of you? Guys, thank you for joining me on this toy history lesson.
Like everybody would complain about the Furbies and it would just never shut the hell up.
God,
That's hilarious.
So creepy, man. I never had one, but holy hell, my cousins had some, and sometimes it'd go off like
Yeah.
the ever living shit out of you out of nowhere.
Padre's like, don't get me started. Gav said he blew up his Furby, set it on fire. The only one I ever had is I actually had the Gizmo one, just because I freaking loved the original Gremlins movie. So I did have the Gizmo one, and yeah, it didn't take very long for me to take the batteries out of that damn thing. I got sick of hearing it. Thing was so annoying. You could never get it to say anything really beyond just a few stupid, simple words.
Well, at least you didn't give it a bath.
Well, don't do that. Yeah, a lot of those Gizmo dolls were annoying. There was one NECA put out a few years ago that was always gathering dust on the Walmart electronic.
Dude, I wanted to get that one.
Really? Well, I hated it because every time I walked by, it started singing, and that was annoying. It's every time you walk by.
Yeah, it did the little hum, the music hum.
Yeah, I had enough of that every time I went over to Walmart.
I love that thing. I would definitely get that, and I would like to set that up as like a moving icon for the show, just so it could rack your nerves.
I think we know that now Shifty has a Walmart problem.
That Goldberg. Walmart
problem. Goldberg.
I have a Walmart problem. No,
yeah, you said every time you went to Walmart, it was singing to you. So obviously you were going to Walmart too much.
Well, no, I mean, I got a Walmart like 3 minutes from my house, so we're there all the time.
It's a joke, dude. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the last time I went to one of my Targets, they actually still had a couple of them, but it's once again, it's the money situation.
Yeah.
I got to be a little bit more selective about when I'm picking up. My friend's girlfriend had a Teddy Ruxpin style Alf. We tied it to a small chair, blindfolded it, gave it a last cigarette, and burned it in the fireplace. That thing was evil. No, Shifty can take a joke. He can take it.
I can take a joke. I can. Speaking of stuff being too high or not have the money or just don't want to pay for it, I ran in GameStop to see if they had restock since I was in there the other day, and they did get a couple of new things in there. I think it's a reaction that made these. I'm not sure. There's some Daft Punk figures, and they're the little, it looks like the two little reaction type figures that they have, like small, right? Guess how much they wanted for those? There were two of them in a pack. Guess how much? $44.99. Yeah. For 2 3 3/4 figures.
Yeah, well, reaction was selling those damn figures for $20 to $25 a piece. That's their going price now. Unless you get the little blind versions of reaction, then you might only pay 16 or 17. But even then, 16 or 17 for that, totally overpriced.
It's stupid. They look nice, but I'm like, I'm not paying $45 for that. Yeah, they also
we both have scarlet letters, Soul Assassin. They know when we're coming.
Yeah, they also had the Last of Us video game character figures that I've been wanting to get forever. I never saw them in person. They're actually quite small and they're very overpriced. They're like $50 for the set for just 2 figures, and I'm like, no. They're really tiny. I don't know. They're not worth it.
No, you're talking about setting that thing on fire. You're 17. I don't know. Have you seen what I've done in some of my freaking toy breaks?
Oh, he'll go to town on them.
I've got one for later.
I went to Ollie's for the first time today in months, since January, It is sad over there. They ain't got nothing now. They got like 5 different Star Wars figures now because they sold them all out. They've got like 5 different Marvel figures now because they sold them all, and they're not replenishing their stock with anything. It's actually the only new stuff they have is like dump trucks and stuff. That's the only new stuff they have. It is.
Last time I was in there, it was still pretty much the same shit. It was a whole bunch of different freaking Marvel figures. A whole bunch of Star Wars figures. There were still, you know what they still had?
What?
They still had the deluxe version of Clamp Champ from the Motu Origins line. They still had him sitting around. That thing has been sitting in there for years. They can't sell it.
It's pitiful. They ought to just get rid of the toy section at mine because it's a wasteland.
Horrible. Yeah, Soul's Ass, I remember. I remember when Transformers used to have freaking huge swaths of the freaking toy aisles, too. G.I. Joe, you name it. Like, even the girls section, My Little Pony and Strawberry Shortcake and all
Rainbow
those things.
Bright, all
Rainbow
that,
Bright, yeah. They had huge sections, and they're part of the toy aisles as well. Now, they occupy a small little, maybe 3x3 section of a shelf, if even.
It's
pretty horrible.
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially if you're a kid of the '80s. I mean, compared to now, even though my Walmart and Target still has a large toys section, it's still nothing compared to what it was back in the '80s and the early '90s. Those were like wonderlands of plastic, treasures.
Well, hell, we had Toys R Us and KB Toys and all that other stuff too. So, I mean, even if it wasn't at your Target or Kmart's or service merchandise or whatever, the store may be in the city / country that you're in, we had more of a variety where now it's pretty much the same crap with the same few stores. And then if not, everybody's fighting for it online.
Well, I mean, basically, you got Walmart, who killed most of the freaking toy stores, and then you got Target, and then maybe a few other small places that are hardly even mentionable. And it's usually discount stores, like Ollie's and Ross and places like that. But I mean, you're talking about like brand new stuff coming out right as it's coming out. You're talking Target and you're talking Walmart, and that's pretty much the end of the story.
Yep.
When I was a kid, there was no Walmarts really around. Walmarts was still like regional; they weren't nationwide at the time. There were no Targets when I was a kid.
Yep.
We had Kmart, we had Clover, we had JCPenney that had a bunch of toys at the time.
Yep.
Then we had Woolworths, which Woolworths had a pretty damn good toy aisle. Then we had KB Toy Stores, Toys R Us, and then we also had Kitty City at the time. There were plenty of freaking toy stores when I was a kid. Now, I mean, it's like, if you're lucky, like when I was a kid, I wanted to know all the Constructicons, 6 different Constructicons you had to purchase individually.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had that many options, different places to go, I was able to get them all. Today, you got to do that with one of those sets. You're lucky if you're going to get them if you're not going online. But yeah, go. Steph was going to say something. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, at Woolworths, I remember we had those in my town, which is weird because I thought it was I didn't know it was in the US too, but Earthworm Jim?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I found a figure. Oh my gosh, these figures are so expensive now, but I found one there and I was so freaking happy. I love that thing. You could pop out the head, like you'd press a button on his back and his worm head would just pop out.
I've got some of them. I've got like 4 of those. I got a video of them on my channel.
Nice.
Oh, shit, really?
They were cool. They were made by Playmates, the Ninja Turtles people. Yeah, Woolworths. I can't. Was that the store that had the?
It was a 5 and dime store originally.
It was like a general store, and they had like the diner,
and the lunch encounter. Yes.
Yeah,
that's where they had the big sit-in the one time. It was at a Woolworths.
Yep, we had a place called Hills, and they had the craziest holiday commercials with a little small person that was dressed up as an elf, and they had tons of toys in that store, and it was really cool because on every end cap they would have a diorama of like Star Wars. They would have people that would take the toys out and pose them, and they would build like a Hoth play set or whatever on every end cap. You have the G.I. Joe end cap. It's crazy. That was like it was such a great place to get your toys back then.
Zayers. I am not familiar with that one.
I think we had one for a short time because stores would pop in and pop out in our area. But
now Montgomery Ward, I do remember. I also remember like Bambergers, Bloomingdale's. What the hell? There was one more. Wanamaker's.
Montgomery Ward was like kind of like Sears. They used to sell like clothes, but electronics. I used to go in there because they had a nice video game department at the time.
Nothing like the Monkey Wars, man. Montgomery Wars. Yep.
Padre State spent a big chunk of his time playing Earthworm Jim, and he also said he has a cool Count Dooku Unleashed statue. He's got a hand with his lightsaber and one with lightning figures. He probably sell that too.
I told you guys before that it's a store that's up and coming. It's low key, but that Five Below that place is on fire right now.
That ain't up and coming. That's been around for years.
That's been around.
You're just behind.
That's been around for over 20 years. They're not up and coming.
But it's like you never hear anybody talk about them. But now every time I go in, it's packed to the point where it sounds like you're entering an auditorium. There's so many people in there, and it's to the point where when you go in, it's so loud in there. Everybody that's working there has to yell, "Welcome to Five Below!" They got to yell. Yell.
I don't know that. That's got to be just your location. I can tell you.
Oh my God!
Mine. There ain't nobody in mine ever.
Right? Same.
There's maybe if there's 10 people in that store, that's a busy day.
It's crazy. And a few weeks ago, last month, there was people lined out into the parking lot and wrapped around because they had some sort of little free offer for it's something that girls collect. It's called a squishy, and and it was all over YouTube and stuff and the social media, and they were trying to give out. And if you get a good one, like a gold one or a glittery one, you got a good deal. I don't know if they're worth money or not, but man, they got some gimmicks to get you into the store now, and there's a lot of people in there, and I don't know. It's the hot deal right now. Five Below, and they got a lot of cool little knick-knack toys in there. But I'm not paying $5 for them. But
yeah, a lot of the stuff reminds me of the secondhand shops because there's just a ton of shit in there that nobody wants.
Yeah, but they got little characters, stuff that I would give $3 for them, but for $5, I don't know. They're
Gap said that you were standing in line for a squishy, weren't you, Shifty?
Well, not that type of squishy. No grape squishies or anything. They're like little squeezeable balls. They're like
this is just going from bad to worse.
Buries himself even more, yo. But you said the keyword shift. You said free. People will go anywhere for free.
I can just say it's a good thing that your icon has a splash shield on because this is not sounding good.
They're like those, those balls that you squeeze. Not those balls, but and they're like jelly on the inside. They're like but they got glitter in them.
Glittery balls.
They got glitter in them, Steph. Now they have glitter in them. Look, glitter. Oh shit!
Why do people? I think I heard about squishies, but. It's so fucking funny that people will stand in line just to get some balls.
Right.
Yeah. No, crazy. And that people they're like $5 a piece, and people would buy like tons of them, and they would sit there doing videos in the car, and they would open them up like they're Pokemon or something. And I got a green one. And they just throw it behind them. Oh, I got a blue one. Oh, I got a glittery one. You know
what? You're talking about your glitter, and right now, we have
green.
A drive-by comment.
Cars are coming up. Creep. Drive-by.
Drive-by comment comes by way of Gap After Dark 2034.
Yeah.
We know you squeeze your balls, but you pay $5 for that shit.
You need to squeeze them regularly so you know that they're healthy.
They say that about boobs too, but people just want to play with them, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they're just dangling there, right? There you go. Dun, dun, dun. Goodness.
Squishy balls.
It's horrible.
Squishy balls.
All right,
Vinnie,
guys.
come back. Save me.
There ain't no saving you, man. You dug a hole too damn deep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a commercial break for everybody, and we'll be right back while we all laugh ourselves to death over everything Shifty has just done.
Yep.
Toys from bygone eras.
Sweet.
I am your Professor Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective. Welcome to Toys from Bygone Eras.
Who's the kid with all the friends hanging around? Kid with the snowman, snow cone, put an ice cube in and got a snow cone out. Kid with the snowman, snow cone.
The Snowman Snow Cone machine comes with 5 different flavors.
Give me orange, I want lime. You're the kids are looking sweet and cool. Kids with the snowman, snow cone.
You can make 5 different kinds of snow cones with the Snow Cone machine from Hasbro.
Bold and brave, strong and true, streak of lightning from the blue. Captain Action!
Captain Action! So super powerful you can change him into 9 of the mightiest superheroes of all time. Change Captain Action's uniform and face mask and he's Batman! Fighting crime with his Batarang. He's the mysterious Phantom. He's the Lone Ranger. He's Flash Gordon, and he's Superman flying to the rescue. Get Captain Action, complete with uniform, sword, and ray gun. Then get his 9 other great superhero outfits. They each come with action-ready uniform, face mask, and realistic equipment.
Fighting evil, that's his creed. Thundering power, lightning speed. Captain Action!
He's ideal.
Go! Go! Go, Motorific! Go with the rugged all-new Motorific truck fleet! Go with the rugged wrecker! Mighty mixer! Heavy-duty dumper! It really works! Fire patrol truck, a firefighter's best friend! Just flip the switch and go! Get Motorific trucks in special gift packs and go! Go, Motorific! It's ideal!
I need another leg.
It's Kenner's new Star Wars Droid Factory that you put together to make your own droids. Jawa action figures sold separately.
Hey, I made R2-D2.
You can make your own droids or follow the droid maker blueprints. By switching different tops, arms, and legs, you can make hundreds of droids, up to 5 at a time. The movable crane swings parts where you need them. You can even make droids with wheels.
Gotcha.
The Star Wars Droid Factory. Jawa action figures sold separately. New from Kenner.
Thank you for joining us, and remember, if it's not being done by a pig, it's not worth watching.
There you go.
Yeah.
Toys from bygone eras. And it's funny enough, that last one, I still have my Droid Factory with most of the parts.
Nice. But Jawa's not included. I'm sorry, the Mighty Dumper was perfect for Shifty.
Mighty Dumper. Yeah. Okay.
But guys, what else did you have to talk about, or are we all hung up waiting for Vinnie?
I'm hung up.
I mean, what else released or was announced? Man, I don't. Oh, they announced new Maplex figures, but I don't think anyone here collects Maplex. But there was the Wonder Woman with the cape.
Oh yeah.
And the Superman that they did, there's new accessories he comes with, but they're both $124. Which ouch. Yeah.
That stuff. Oh. Angie, what's going on? Welcome.
Hey.
Angie says hello. Are you and your friends excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day? I could care less. Everybody else, you could chime in real quick with your opinions.
I'm so excited. I mean, I just really want to see if we're gonna get a young Jean in Sadie Sink, or what's going on with that. I just love Spidey so much, but yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be weird if Sadie is Jean Grey and being introduced in a Spider-Man movie. That's I don't know. The original rumor was that she was going to be Rachel Summers, but that's still weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I walked away after Deadpool, so that like for me that was the perfect end movie for all of it was Deadpool 3, and yeah, I haven't. I'm tired of teenage Peter Parker.
Yep, and that's about as far as we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
Unless the Star Wars thing is actually related to toys and everything. Yeah, it's not. I don't care. Not going to talk about it. Nothing personal, Angie, but it's a toy show. I'm not talking about movies. So it's just the way it is. I'm very, very particular about that stuff. A toy show should be talking about toys, and that's just the way I keep it. So with that, I'm actually gonna jump into something else, and I'm gonna give you guys a toy break. This is girl centric, so Steph, I want to hear your thoughts on this one. We picked up a girl toy, and we gave it a proper toy break. So,
oh my gosh!
All right, here we go. Today's toy break, we will be taking a look at the Just Pretending pony with accessories. Dollar store pickup over there at Dollar Tree, or some people say the green place. Comes with a little cone, whatever. This thing is getting ready to be dismantled, and hopefully this will be the end of that fake My Little Pony. Let's see. Wow, things take some shots. Well, that's it for that. That's all the shots we're taking on that right now. Did put a hole through and through, right through the freaking head. We are coming back for this one. We're not done with this yet. My Little Fake Pony is about to meet Disco Duck.
The bronies are gonna riot against the pig.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that one. My little fake pony is set all on fire. That's it. The charred remains, and there we go. That's about all that's left of My Little Charred Pony, still smoking. A little bit hard to see here, but yeah, that is charred. My little charred pony, my little charred pony.
Take the wing of the leg.
The bronies are gonna come after you now, Tommy. Way to go. Way to piss off the bronies. That was hilarious. That was the BB gun, yeah?
Yeah.
I was watching the BBs bounce off of it. It had me dying. I'm like, boom, boom. I was like, that is hilarious.
I came back with that headshot. That was great.
Right?
Yeah, that was brutal. And because the lighting was so perfect on it, it was a pink horse. It kind of looked red. The hole looked red, so it looked like he had a big old blood spot on his head. Yikes!
Hilarious.
Yeah, that was
I wanna
actually
get one for
it was
for
a it was a
Deadpool figure.
knockoff. It was a knockoff pony, Steph.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a
Dollar store. Yeah.
Yeah, Dollar Tree. I actually have I think no, I didn't do a I only showed it ever so briefly in the very beginning. Yeah.
I like that. Not
It
my
was at
pony.
the Dollar Tree, or as the wife will say, the green store.
Green one. Yeah. The green store.
I think a Deadpool figure would look really cool on it. Just like it would fit him, I think.
Well, we now know what to get Steph, and it only cost us $1. So hey, we know what to send her.
Not my
Non-charbroiled.
Yeah, not my pony for the Deadpool figure. There you go.
Yep.
Also, you need a tiny 1/12 scale pink cowboy hat for him.
Oh,
Get the old school foam style hats.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. With a foam finger.
Came back at the right time, Vinny.
Yeah, man.
You missed. Yeah, never mind.
You missed Shifty burying himself.
Real quick, I almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
Angie had asked another question. I told her I would ask. Oh, okay. Here she said, "Well, what about the Supergirl toys?"
The new ones?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, the
The
most of the
CW
noise
one-
is awesome, but
Yeah, we covered. I mean, I still have a couple that I have to do. I haven't done them yet. Yeah, I got to do the Melissa Benoist one, but the movie one, she's got long arms.
Yes.
Her face is prettier than the actual actress, though.
No, it varies. I mean, she has good days and bad days. I think she's cute. I think
If you like chocolate.
Hey, I think she
I know
looks
you're
like
a big
a
chocolate
young.
fan. My bad.
I think she looks like a young version of that woman that's on that Ted Lasso show. That the older lady that everybody's big on. Okay. But no, the CW.
Oh, that mouth. She looks like chocolate.
The CW figure of Melissa Benoist, yeah, she looks great. The size on her it's not good at all. She's very tiny compared to the other DC figures, and she's very tiny up against the Millie Alcock figures, which is crazy because Alcock is smaller than Benoist. But I wanted that one of the movie figures, but once I got it in my hands and I saw how long those arms were, I just can't do it. I'll have to wait till I get one for cheap. I'm not paying $35 or whatever they're going for.
Yeah.
I can't.
Here, hold on.
closed up, it's like not as bad. It's just if you put her with her arms behind her, not behind, but beside her body, then looks stupid as hell.
Yeah, look, there's a clip from the movie.
Was that really cool?
No.
Sure, that was her.
Yeah.
That was not her.
Yeah. Sorry.
After Shifty and the squishy balls, trust me, that was right on spot, Vinny.
Well, okay.
Nailed it.
Nailed it, bro. Nailed it.
So, Steph, you got anything?
Oh, sure, Shifty.
That was a hell of a pivot.
Right? He's like, get the light off me.
Wow, just for that. Here, you're gonna get a discount figure review.
What? Oh.
Hey guys, we have a new one here. We have the Spider-Man No Way Home Electro. I'm Vinnie Art, formerly designer of McFarlane Toys and comic book creator, and I got this one for only $9.99 over at DD's. It's not a figure I would have gotten originally for way too pricey.
Forgot about DD's.
Pretty good. And yeah, so we're gonna crack this one open. For the effects alone, that looks great. And even if you don't really like the character, I mean, I think this could work as well with some modification as like a G.I. Joe Classified. I don't know. I'm gonna open them up and we're gonna find out. It's accurate to the movie as well if you're a movie buff. So here he is out of the package with his lightning effects on, and I do think it looks pretty good. I'll zoom in a little bit. The stupid thing is that you have the rights and the license to do Jamie Foxx's likeness, and then you don't have this thing removable. This is pegged and glued on his face.
What?
That's pretty stupid.
Yep.
There are some good things with it. I think originally they were going to
The choice.
these things port into the sides of his legs. Once you start bending the leg, these come out and you have more give by not having it in. I think these things will probably snap over time. I'm not going to lie. And if they do, I would just chop them off anyway with an X-Acto blade. But they're on his arms as well. I believe these are the same exact lightning effects as the previous. Yeah, they're the same exact. So now if you want a yellow one instead of the blue one, you have that because that came with the female Electro and probably another Electro, I'm assuming. Yeah, overall, this does look pretty good. So it does have the same way that you put it on his wrist, which would be, again,
Hey, Vinnie.
Wrist like that. You got another one.
So here's another thing that yellow lightning actually would be good for, and I'm sure a lot of people ain't going to know this one. Shifty should. Plo Koon.
What's
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Because he knew a Jedi. He knew a Jedi skill that was called. What was it? It was called. Oh, geez. It was basically like Force Lightning, but it was a Jedi skill, and his lightning would come out and like yellow like that.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like that you have these different options anyway. Because I mean, it would be great for a storm figure or anyone who has that type of like powers and stuff. Yeah, like I said, even for $10, even if I go, oh yeah, the accessories are about maybe worth $5 and the figure itself is worth $5. Yeah, that's fine. It balanced out to me. Plus, like I said, I could probably remove a lot of that and turn him into another figure. I could customize him if I wanted to. But the figure itself isn't that bad.
He does come with alternate hands right here. So you get a couple different options. Articulation is actually pretty impressive on him. I didn't think it would be as good as it is, especially like the torso. But once you start moving it, they pop out of his chest. So it's up to you if you want to glue those in or not. But he's got really, really good hula hoop. Amazing range. I was surprised by that. His splits are pretty good. He's got articulation up there as well. There's no real hindrance. Good range with the feet. There is no butterfly joints on him. So yeah, all in all, not a bad figure. Remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.
I actually kind of really like this one. It's pretty well done.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. When they put him out, I thought his price point was way too high, and then they put him in that packaging that was a little bit bigger, just so they could try to milk people for more. And then they were like, "Nope, not buying this." But at a discount, $10. Yep, pretty good.
Yeah, I think if they would have did something similar to this in the freaking movie, maybe people wouldn't have hate that rendition quite as much.
Yeah. His original look when they gave him the blue skin was terrible. They tried to go with the Ultimate Universe from the comic books, and then they failed because they gave him basically like the Jim Carrey storyline from the Batman movie. Garbage. It's like insulting to fans. But then in No Way Home, he had this look, and this look was a lot better. Everyone was like, "Yeah, why did they just do this from the start? What the hell's wrong with them?" But
I mean, that or just pick a better actor in the first place.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, not picking on Jamie Foxx here. I'm just saying, can we just get the right characters? I mean, they'd be so much better in the first place.
Adam, you're using common sense. How
I know. But like you said, though, for $10, yeah, that doesn't look bad for $10. I ain't paying no 30.
No. But like I said, the articulation was really nice on this. Like, that's what surprised me. I thought he was going to be kind of like all kind of clunky, especially in the midsection. No, he had like great hula hoop range. So it's like, nice. Side to side. Yeah, good stuff.
Good posability other than when the stuff popped off, it sounds like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think they designed it like that on purpose, where they decided, you know what, if we just don't glue it in, his articulation is going to be great. If they glued it in, those parts would all snap off.
Right.
So I don't mind what they did. I thought that was a better fix. You just have it glued at certain point, pegged and glued at certain points. And the main parts where the articulation points are, you just leave it as is and you're good.
Nice.
So,
speaking of Jamie Foxx, I saw that he's going to be playing Spawn in the next movie.
Yeah,
they
he
had
said it a time ago.
okay. It was an old video then. I just saw something and I thought it was a new video.
No, they're trying to bring it back up to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to do. Yeah.
Dude, you know what? And I know it gets a little tiring seeing Idris Elba in every damn thing, but if they were going to recast Spawn, I think he would have been a better choice for that.
Big time.
Yeah, he's in better shape too, and he's a bigger guy.
Yep.
Because Jamie's kind of short.
Mm-hmm.
What's left of him?
Yeah. If that's him, we don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, he was never compared to Idris Elba, dude. Like he's shorter, he's smaller. It's not the pre-Spawn maybe, but not as Spawn. It's the same as the He-Man, you know. Prince Adam, sure, as He-Man, no.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Yep.
Horrible stuff.
Horrible.
Right. Yeah, Steph. Yeah, was there anything you wanted to show tonight as well, or if you want me to pull it up?
No, I think I showed everything. Hold on.
Giggity. I got something next week that's gonna blow your socks off.
Crazy.
It is Spider-Man related, but it's old school Spider-Man for people like me and Tommy. So we're talking 1977 style Spider-Man.
Nice.
Oh.
So yeah, the real Spider-Man before it got really weird. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm still waiting on stuff. You know, eventually, by the time I get everything in, it'll be bigger than Shifty's big box.
Race swap Spawn. Yep.
Yeah. No, why not at this point?
No, don't. Todd will make it himself.
It'll be Todd as Spawn with pickles.
I'll have a pickle hanging out of his mouth.
Instead of a stick.
Would it be called Toward Spawn?
Okay.
Spawn.
I got to pivot for a second on top of that because it was the funniest thing. Someone in the chat today and the whatnot, they go, "Oh, how long has Todd and his wife been playing pickleball?" They showed he was playing pickleball. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh shit! Beautiful. Instead of J. Jonah Jameson with a cigar hanging out, it's Tord with a pickle. Playing pickleball with the wife. I love it.
It's glowing green.
It's the neon, like Chicago style pickle relish. Yes.
Yeah. And what's going on, Time Prophet, man? Good to see you.
What's up? Oh,
Adam is coin operated. What the fuck? What the fuck, Steve? Heat wave, bro. Yeah, man. Be safe out there.
I think I gotta mute this. So this one's super short. I saw this at GameStop, and not a good figure. The Savage Dragon.
Oh yeah.
The paint job is god awful. It's even worse in person. They just got like this neon green that's painted on top of his dark skin, and only like in 2 spots on either arm.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell they were going for, but that looks terrible.
Cheap.
Yeah, and it's weird. I was comparing him to a couple other figures while I was looking there, and his head is like peanut size compared to like a female figure. Like, what the hell did they do? So yeah, you made the arms oversized. His head's extra small. His legs are extra small. He obviously skips leg day, and I know that's how the figure was, or the character in the comics, but it just looks wrong. And then he has no.
It wasn't that excessive.
He ended up doing that. I know he ended up doing it for sure. Larson, as the years went by, the book just kept getting worse and worse and more perverted. But in the beginning, it looked pretty cool, and I don't know what.
I remember there was the crossover with the Max, and he didn't look that disproportional.
Yeah, I know. Capullo, he drew the crossover when this character popped up in Spawn, and he made the arms and the whole top half was huge, but his legs were defined as well. Like he gave him like normal sized legs, just his arms were extra big, and like that worked. This with like the pencil thin legs, not my cup of tea. And again, this figure's going for like $50 to $60 depending on where you pick him up from. So he's an elite line figure. Awful.
Crazy.
He comes with a small piece of the ground that he can do nothing with it.
Yeah, they didn't even put like you remember like the Hulk figure from like the 30th anniversary Marvel Legends? They had like a little slot where you could put like the cutout, because he has like a little diorama cutout thing, And like Steph was saying, there's nothing there. It's just a piece of shitty floor. Okay, what are you gonna do with that? Weird.
Steve, man, where you been? All kinds of Street Fighter figures have already been released, and that movie is not going to help sell figures. I can tell you that.
No.
No, that movie's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Cool as hell.
What
That
world do
movie
you
was
live?
cool
Oh,
as
wait
hell.
a minute! I forgot
Hey.
you love Chaka. Yeah, I bet you
No,
got a bumper
hey,
sticker
listen.
that says "I love Chaka."
Well, I was a huge fan of Land of the Lost. Now, the original show. That was one of my shows back in the day. Yeah, you missed it, Vinny. I mentioned to Tommy and him. I was over at GameStop today. They had a really cool little set of 3 3/4 Daft Punk figures, right? 2 of them. And guess how much they were? 3 3/4. 2 of them. Guess how much?
20 each.
$44.99
each.
No, together. But they were 2 3 3/4 figures, and they were $44.99 for the set.
Yeah.
That's
Wow. So I was right. 20
So
figures.
22 each, yeah.
Terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Super 7.
I think probably, yeah. I think it was the reaction.
I think these people are on super crack, is what I think.
Yeah.
You know, that's, I got,
Cocaine, Vinny. It's a hell of a drug.
I got the super crack bumper on the other.
Right.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah, we have a term for that here. It's called a window licker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oofa.
Yeah. Oofa indeed, my friends.
Yeah.
I do have a review of this one. I know a couple of us on panel, we were interested in these. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the only one that I am getting. Well, that I did pick up, and that's it. I'm just going to wait. But, yeah, here. Let me make sure that this is not muted. Of course, it's muted. Unmute it. Hidden share screen. So I did get the Robin.
Oh, nice.
Today we have the new Robin from the Mattel DC Wave. Now this is the Kid Wave. It doesn't have as much articulation as you would expect out of like adult collectibles.
And by the way, shout out to my friend Danny. I got this thing for 11 and change. So thank you to him.
Nice.
Yeah, he gave me his discount.
But this is more of the kid line. Is a smaller Robin that I think would fit pretty good with the McFarlane stuff. And this head sculpt is really nice. Let me crack this open and give you guys a quick rundown. I was kind of surprised what he comes with. It's like a weapons rack. It comes with a decent amount of stuff, but obviously like they're oversized. But I will take these out. I'll show you. Let's get a better look at Robin himself. Pretty nice for what they have here. Again, I really like the head sculpt. He looks just like Dan Moore's artwork. So I thought they did a really nice job with that. Apparently it is Dick Grayson from World's Finest. That's the design that he has here. They were so close to actually making a regular type figure with normal joints. If they gave him ball joints in the ankles and a diaphragm cut and bicep cuts, this thing could have easily just been a regular awesome collector's edition. And obviously you update the weapons and all that, but this ain't that far off. So I am really curious to see what they're going to do for the collector's line, because that is still really nice. He comes with multiple of these kind of throwing stars that are huge. You get 2 of those. He's got another slightly different shaped versions. He has back cuffs, 2 of these. So you guys go around the villain's hands. That's a little bit pliable. And he comes with 2 staffs. Yeah, and it does feel like those old Ninja Turtle type things. You do utilize the utility belt, so he has a dagger that could go on there, or you could put anything, because there's 3 spots for that. He does have a hole in his back, so if you want to put him on some kind of a flight stand. So my overall views, not bad for what it is. I would hold off. I would wait for the collector's editions for sure, because I'm sure those are going to be killer. These are still nice, and like I said, I could probably use that head on another figure. Here is what they look like together. McFarlane, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Overall, for a kid line, very high rating. For adult collectors, I'd still say it's on the lower end. I'd say maybe a 7. Probably good.
That's not bad.
they're good for what they are. You don't expect, the most mind-blowing stuff. Although the head sculpt is really fantastic. I think the other ones that are coming are going to be way better. And no, I'm not going to be getting any more of the kid versions. I just wanted Robin because I like that and the scaling works. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, like I said, for what it is, I'll tip my hat to them. But had they not put all those stupid, weird accessory things and they just did extra articulation, yeah, that's all they really needed, because it is a decent figure. So it's like, why skimp out on the articulation if you went that far with double jointed knees, pinless, well, not double jointed elbows. I mean, it's a single, but like, you have a lot of good there. So I don't know who made these decisions. I think they're kind of retarded.
I still think they're awesome for the price, $13. Yeah. I mean, the Batman's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's still limited movement is kind of the point. Like you're saying, size. I mean, if you're going to go that route with less movement, you could do like I did with the 66 that McFarlane did with the Robin, and then the 7-inch giggity Batman, Adam West, and they mirrored each other perfectly. So I mean, at that point, like what you're saying to me makes sense, because size wise that did look good, because Robin should be shorter, and put instead of drooling over it, do your jobs and make it bend better, and take out the crap that's not needed, and then you can be even more happy at a $13 figure, because it can move.
Once again, you're both wrong, and I'm going to completely agree with Shifty on this. You're both wrong. This is supposed to be just a kids line. Now, how many freaking kids toys do you know that are overly freaking complicated with all the ability to be able to move and position and do all that stuff? They're not. They're not.
G.I. Joe do, Tommy, so you're wrong.
Once again, no. The G.I. Joe are not kids' toys versions. The kids' toy versions of G.I. Joe, there are the big sloppy 12-inch ones that have almost no movement whatsoever. When we're talking about the difference between what is considered a collector's version with all this extra movement and everything, and what a kid actually does when they play with it, do you think a kid is worried about getting ankle pivot and everything like that out of when they're playing with their toy? They don't give a rat's ass. They're not doing photography. And that's where I'm saying, when you're saying you expect collector's edition type engineering out of a kid's toy, this is why I'm saying
what I said.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
You're making it sound like, though.
No.
Instead of wasting time with all these extra accessories, they could have just did that and finished going it. Well, they don't need to, because that's not what.
One sec, Tommy. Let me finish my thought, because I got cut off while I was in the middle of talking about that. So the point I was making was, they were so close from being in the middle of that, where it could be for kids or for collectors, by just making a couple of simple changes. Because right now, I'll tell you, because you can see it with the Master Universe stuff too, whatever waves that they have. If they just put even ball joints on the ankles, you're already more than halfway there, because the entire legs, that's exactly how a collector's figure would have been. But then you have the bright colors, you have the cape the way that it is, you have these other things that would be for children anyway, like the bright colors. They could have hit right in the middle without having two different lines, was kind of the point I was making. That's what I mean. Like, for these companies, how they kind of try to make these decisions, it makes no sense, because you have the McFarlane stuff where everyone's buying them, especially at the end where he's going all in now. So people already have hundreds of figures from Todd, because like there is a shit ton of them. Now what Mattel wants to do is try to get people to buy two separate lines completely. Here's a line for your kids, and now get another line that, what are you going to do with all your Todd stuff? What are you going to do with all those? Because like they're all in different scales. You know what I mean? Where this one's already in a 6-inch scale. So that's the point I'm kind of making. Again, coming from the designer background of what would make sense. But these are suits who want to make extra money. And they got this weird fixation with, baby and collectors. So I don't know.
Well,
it's weird to me.
Three points. One, and I've done brain farted on about two of them. You got for $13. I think they're great. I've seen people actually pose them up really nice, even without those extra ball joints and stuff. I could show you videos on Instagram where they look really nice posed up. And those extra places to articulate, That's just more places to worry about a kid breaking, because kids play rough.
But
So,
Mattel stuff is pretty durable. I mean, again, I have some of their other stuff, and like even the Revelations line, which is like the new Eternia stuff. Same deal. Like they're very durable figures, so that's not an argument to really be had either. They don't break easily.
And G.I. Joes were created for kids, not collectors, back in the day when we first all got them, and we were able to play with them real easily. And that's where I was going from.
Right.
The scaling issue, I think they wanted to do at least one line where they were in size with the Marvel Legends, because a lot of Marvel people were like complaining that the McFarlanes were so tall.
But this line is. That's what the argument was, because like this feels like it's in the middle between kids' toys and collectors' toys. That's why I said you're right there on the line. Just put the extra articulation, and you'll make both of them happy, and just start pumping out the figures right away. You know,
it's just
more
Superman.
That's where my
figures
argument
for me
would
to
be.
collect,
Huh?
It's just more Superman figures for me to collect, so I'm happy.
I guess because like for me, like looking at the other ones, I'm not interested. I like to pose anyway, and do cool stuff with them. But,
well, like I said, I could show you videos. They look cool.
It's still pretty. Oh no, again, dude, I just have I have a video on one right here. He's a nice figure. He is, but I'm curious to see what other customizers would do with stuff like this, and if you could kind of, I don't know, I might eventually mess around and see if I could like remove the feet and put more in there, because there's certain things I think would. What's that?
On eBay, you can get placeable caves for them that make them look way better. Better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's every figure though.
Yeah.
There are stores over there where they got, oh my god, they got pages and pages and pages of wired capes, coats, you name it. So
sashes on the trench coat.
Yep. I will say that head sculpt on Robin blows the shit out of anything Todd has put out related to Robin. Most of those faces look mangled. This one looks fantastic.
Silver Age Robin, it looks awesome. I don't know if I.
That's one though. You know how many Robins there's been since Silver Age Robin? Yeah. That's the point. Like most of Todd's heads suck.
Yeah.
You can't just pick one Shifty all the time and go to Silver Age Robin every single time.
He's like, we're talking about Batman and Superman. He's like, but that Robin head.
I know, right? That's one. That's just like me saying the Adam West one and the Burt Ward one. Like it works out perfect, but it's still not perfect,
It's my holy grail figure for McFarlane because they'll never put it back out. God damn him.
I think it's the Rebirth one, the one where he's got like the black and green.
The Damian Wayne.
No, not Damian.
Oh,
no. He's got a bigger body, but it's still smaller than the other grown-up figures. It's like like the teenage body. That one is incredible. I think it's the DC Rebirth. Yeah, it's DC Rebirth Robin. That one's phenomenal, and he's going for an arm and a leg online. It's like, oh shit.
I got the Damian Wayne one that looks pretty sick.
No, he's pretty nice. I've seen him too, but yeah, the one that's a little bit bigger is better. And like this head from this Mattel one on that body, I've seen a couple customizers do it. Oh my god, it's like perfect.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Anyway, who's up next?
I got a box.
It's all Shifty basically, and you.
Okay.
And then whatever Tommy's got left.
All right, hold on. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. I see bubble wrap.
Yeah, I got a two-part. It's a two-part, so 2 videos. Put on a Shifty back with another video and check it out. That is a big bad bubble wrap, courtesy of the Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store is the home of the pile of loot, and I have my latest shipped out to me. So let's dive deep into what I got this time. Starting off with something I've been wanting for about 3 years now. It's the Super 7 G.I. Joe Destro figure. He originally came out for $55. I wasn't going to pay that. He went down to $40 and sat there for the longest time. Finally, he went on sale for $28, and I jumped in on that price, threw him in my pile of loot, and unfortunately, he dropped even further down to $22.
I didn't ask for the difference because I had returned and canceled some items here lately, and I didn't want to have any infractions on my account for returning too much stuff over a short window of time. But he's well worth the $28 I paid, even though he's not as articulate as the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified figures, supposedly. He's a nice display piece in that package, and he's going to be front and center next to my Cobra Commander whenever I get my shelf up and running. Just a really nice display figure there. Also comes with that nice Cobra slip cover case for the figure. Good stuff. Oh, and if you get it from Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, they'll send you the cardboard shipper box as a bonus. Good stuff there. And here is my first pre-ordered figure or set of figures in my pile of loot this time. It's the Marvel Legends Astonishing X-Men Kitty Pryde and Colossus.
He has huge hands.
I like the classic version of Colossus better because he has really cool shoulder fins, but I'm just happy to have a Colossus in my collection right now. So I'll take this one. He looks pretty cool nonetheless. Also, Kitty Pryde looks cool, even though there's a little bit of a situation going on for her cuff there on her left arm. I may have to paint the wrist yellow because the cuff is sitting too high up on the forearm. But she looks good. I don't like the basic head. The secondary head is fantastic. I've seen a lot of people use this for kit bash customs, whether it be Marvel Legend head swaps or G.I. Joe or even DC. I've seen some DC head swaps using this noggin here. Really nice head sculpt for that alternate head. And of course, she comes with a little Lockheed. Also added to the collection, it's from Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ultra line Vega. Really nice looking figure. Can't wait to get the whole set. I got T-Hawk coming out in August and Zangief in the fall. Good stuff. Part 2 coming up soon. Hey, what's going on and shit?
Nice.
And part 2's in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. You got a good loot haul going on.
Yeah, that Vega figure, nice, very nice.
Yeah, I think I gave him a perfect score. That one's really good. I know he seems a little thick at first, but when you start to pose him around and move him around, no, he has the proper body shape. So I don't know.
Part 2 of the Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot showcase for the summer of 2026. Let's get right back into the mix. This is a strange one. This is the Ned Leeds and Peter Parker Homecoming double pack. I'm getting this, or I got this for customization purposes. I sat on this for a couple of years, not pulling the trigger on it in my wish list at Big Bad Toy Store. I've seen a lot of people turn these into some really nice kit bash customs of other characters because of those street clothes, casual attires, and I just didn't want to pay $35 for it, even though for 2 figures, $35 isn't that bad. But I waited too long and it sold out, and I was cursing myself. And I guess a couple of people that bought it, they had second thoughts. So 2 popped up into inventory at Big Bad Toy Store, and as soon as I saw that, I snatched one up. And at some point I'm going to make a custom figure or 2 out of these attires. This one overpaid on it, $40, $13 more than what I usually would get for an X-Men 97 figure. I've seen better wings on other Archangels, but I need a classic Archangel in my my collection, so I went ahead and got it. I'm going to swap the head out for a custom X-Men 97 Magneto without the helmet and paint his hair blonde and his skin blue, and maybe he'll look pretty cool. He's got that big-ass gun because he's part of Cable's X-Force team on the 2nd season of X-Men 97. Also another X.
I think that Magneto head, though, I think it's oversized. So on him,
oh, no.
Yeah, it might look a little bit like a Funko Pop.
Oh, no.
Figure Jean Grey, Jim Lee's Jean Grey. She actually sold out when she first was released, and now they re-released her, and she's going for $32.99 because she's hard to come by. I had to swap her in for a canceled Magic Secret Wars figure because the quality control was terrible on that. So I canceled my reservation there and picked her up. And I'm going to have to repaint that hair into a more reasonable shade of red, maybe give her a wash, make her look nice. Jean added to the X-Men collection. Also added to the collection is the 2024 remake of Han Solo from A New Hope. This is the second remake, and if Hasbro still has the license in 5 years, I'm sure they'll remake him again, even though that's a really good likeness of Harrison Ford. Yeah, he was sold out everywhere but Amazon, and the price was steadily increasing into the mid-30s. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to overpay for this, aren't I? But no, Big Bad Toy Store got him in stock at the right time, and I got him for $2 under retail. Hey, what's going on?
That's right.
Okay, here's my first custom. I had to do it because I had a head sitting in my box of loose figures, and I took Pete out. I took Pete's head off, and it's not Little Rock. It's High School Rock.
Bro.
Hey, Jabroni, give me your lunch money. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, wait a minute. What
Yeah.
was that movie? What was that movie where he was a
Yeah.
fat ass?
Yeah. Yes. That's where I got the idea.
He
The one-
was like
Kevin Hart. Him and Kevin Hart.
yeah, he was like an FBI or something, or CIA or
yeah.
something.
And in high school, they made him fat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was a singer too. Yeah, I think that looks awesome. Yeah. Let me show you what I did. Let's see where
He needs a fanny pack.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he did have the fanny pack.
Let's see. Let me show you this. I did this through. Here we go. Yeah.
Was that Chavez?
Yeah, American Chavez. Yeah, that looked neat. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a high school. Yeah, I'm gonna make a high. Well, it's not that shrunk, but I'm gonna make a high school, like group of figures.
Yeah, if any of you ever come to Britain, don't ask for a fanny pack.
No. But I got some cool stuff in my pile of loot, and it took me a while to amass it, and it's really neat because I got a wish list, but it's stuff I like, I'll get it whenever, but I also got a add to cart list. I've completely wiped that out, and I've only got 2 more Street Fighter figures to get, and I've almost wiped that out. So I'm getting to where I'm getting some breathing room. And Todd, he's hitting like his line of figures, so there'll be no more of those. So by the end of the year, who knows what I'll be collecting? Because I mean, I've got all this, off my plate. So hell yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're going to have to introduce me to some new lines.
I saw a review on that Invincible figure. I guess they had the It's crazy. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that's all bloody and beat up. That's going to be coming out before the regular standard figures. And so someone already got one. They got it from Jada. They sent it to them. I saw the review. Dude, those figures are jaw-dropping. If you thought the posability on the Street Fighters were great, dude, they're like, here, hold my beer. Invincible, these you could ball up all the characters into like little balls. You could the articulation is sick on those. Waist hinge, you wouldn't believe. Like they put an extra notch in there so you go even further, either back or forward, the side to side. The double ball joint in the neck, so like you could look in any direction, all the way up, all the way down, like you name it. And they remember the shoulder joints that they're doing now, that kind of deeper cup system in the arm. They perfected it even more. Dude, wow. I was like, holy shit! I was looking everywhere. Are these available yet? Pre-order? Nothing yet.
Oh wow! So you can pose them up into like little balls? Like, are they squishy?
Not like that. The usability.
Well, once again, Shifty, we're not talking about your squishy stuff, guys. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to lead into my review for this week.
Go for it.
I got an interesting one. Hey, be quiet.
Can I say one thing? Can I say just one thing? Just one thing.
If you say squishy one more time, I'm going to boot you.
No squishy. No squishy. I showed Harrison Ford right a while ago. I was at Ross today because I had to exchange my Stalker figure because he was messed up. I had to get another one. But right next to where the checkout was, they've got some figures there straight across where the candy and stuff is. Mm-hmm. There was this random Harrison Ford figure from I don't know if it was from the first Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049. I've never seen this before. I don't know who made it. Was it 2049? Okay. Yep. It looked really cheap, really weird, but it had a great head sculpt on it, and the package looked like shit. I've never seen this before, and it was $16.99. I was like, well, that's a little bit too much for that, but it was weird.
He had a regular dress shirt that's open, with the sleeves rolled up, and a gray undershirt. Yeah, that's the NECA one. When Toys R Us went out of business, I got him for I think $6. So yeah.
Oh. Isn't he good? I mean, is he worth $16.99?
That I don't know. Depends how much you like Harrison Ford. The likeness is great. It is great.
Yeah. Okay.
But Tommy wants to show it. Tommy, let her rip, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a two-parter. This is one that I picked up. This one actually was discounted. So when we're talking about all the Target sales that they had last week, this is one of the ones that was discount, but I didn't get it for the discount price from Target because it had a little bit of a damaged box. So if you pay attention in the beginning, you'll see what damage. And we wound up getting more off this thing than they were offering on the Target discount. So just because of damaged box. This is one I wanted to get a really long time ago, just didn't have the money for it, managed to pick it up. And yeah, man, I think this one is pretty damn decent. It's got a few issues, but I think NECA nailed the look on this one, especially for something that's a little bit more geared to the semi-realistic with the comics. So here we go.
And we are hanging out with Riff Raff. What's going on, Riff Raff? Enjoying some lettuce. The superhero pig. And he's hanging out with us today as we're getting ready to take a look at something new. So what do we got from NECA? We got Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we got Leatherhead. There we go. We got Leatherhead. Riff Raff, what do you think of this? He stopped on me. But it's got some artwork going around the box right there. Shows you the figure on the back. It's got a couple different heads. It's got a few different hands as well. It's a very large figure. It's got a lot of heft to it. It's got a lot of weight to it. So we're going to go ahead and Riff Raff is going to let you know all about this one.
Here we go with Leatherhead right out of the box. This is one big, hefty ass figure. And we're going to have to bring in a turtle to show you that size disparity between them. Here we go with the NECA TMNT, the Wanderer turtle. And you can see how much larger this Leatherhead figure is. And we don't even have his tail in place yet. So let's go ahead and we're going to have to get that out and put that on.
That's one big
There we go with Leatherhead, got his tail in. You can see some of the movement that he has down in the legs and in the arms right there. The mouth does open. So obviously the jaw closes. He looks way far down. Decent movement. He looks up about that far. He's got a little bit of a chest cut right here. So he can kind of turn side to side. And it can rock a little bit, but there's just not much here. The leg movement, there's a decent amount of movement right in here. He does have a little bit of a knee bend right there. Doesn't move a whole lot though. And then he does have a little bit of rock and pivot down here in the feet. So the tail is actually segmented too, so when it plugs in right here, you got obviously the movement there, and then you got a bunch of different movement there, movement back here as well. There's even a little bit of movement right back here. Like you see all the different segments, so you can get a lot of movement out of this damn tail. Now, before I move on, He does have the bicep cut. He has shoulder movement right here. It seems a little bit limited. There's a little bit in there. It's just not very much. Then he's got an elbow bend. Once again, not even a 90-degree elbow bend, but I mean, he is a rather large figure. So he's got turn, and he does have a little bit of pivot there in the hands as well, back and forth.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Yeah, he is a big mofo.
Yeah.
So when I did that Triceraton Zog before, I mean, that was another big hefty figure just like him. I think Triceraton Zog might have been a little bit heavier than him, might have been a little bit more solid, a little bit more bulky. But overall, though, like, man, it seems like they can't get a whole lot of movement into some of these really, really huge figures. But he does have some decent movement in him for such a big, hefty figure. And the joints are all nice and tight on this. I obviously heard him creaking. There's no sloppy joints in this damn thing. So, I mean, that's always a positive, too, when you're talking about something that big.
No squishy joints either?
No squishies. That's all shifty stuff.
See, it's good, too, what they did, because I think a lot of the Godzilla figures that they've done, it really helped them with the designs for, like, making sure the articulation in the tail would work properly. Because, yeah, that looks really good. The posability on that.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. Of course, as always, we got a second part. DJ Ronnie G got the turtles going. Yeah, man, you damn right.
Oh, yeah.
I like this freaking gator toy, and he is a gator, by the way, not a crocodile. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the big flat snout.
But
here we go. What's that?
I like his eye patch.
Yeah, the eye patch one was kind of neat. I was like, I don't remember that in the original one. The original one just had like the weird, like, how do you say that? Redneck torn up hat, and like he had like that almost like in the bayou type of look to him.
Yeah, they kind of.
Yeah,
they do when they go fishing. They wear that.
Yeah, they kind of opted out on this one, and I don't mind that. I think it's a pretty damn cool look for this one, and the size comparison is probably a little bit better than I think they pulled off in the original Playmates line, because he was a pretty tiny little gator figure compared to the turtles. Matter of fact, he was smaller than most of the turtles,
wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. This one is much larger. It feels more in scale. So I'm going to play that second part and get into the rest of it, and then we'll get final thoughts on them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So we got a secondary head on Leatherhead right there. Secondary hands that are open hands. It kind of grips a little bit, and he can kind of hold that turtle up in the air right there. Unfortunately, his tail is kind of getting in the way of spinning right here. So let's go ahead and get that going right there. But yeah, not bad. Pretty decent. I will say it's a bit of a pain to keep that head on there. He only looks up so far, and then it pops the head right off. A last set of hands for Leatherhead right here. You can see that secondary head does have an opening jaw, and he can actually hold this damn turtle. He can hold him under his own weight. He's such a hefty figure that he has a lot of balance, even while holding a pretty substantial figure like this Wanderer turtle. Not bad at all. We're going to go with our final pose of this NECA Eastman & Laird's Leatherhead figure. This one is bulky, much like the Triceraton Zog. This one is hefty, and it definitely feels like the value is there with this one. The extra hands that he gets, the 2 extra set of hands, are pretty cool. No problems whatsoever. The secondary head, no issues again whatsoever. Both heads have opening mouths. I just wish that there was a little bit more top movement in the head, that it looked up a little bit further than it does. But there's decent side by side, a little bit of rock and everything like that. A lot of the other movement could have been slightly better, but for such a very large, hefty, bulky figure, I think what's here is actually pretty damn decent overall. I gotta say, I'm very happy that I was able to pick this one up. If you could still find out in the wild, I would definitely recommend picking this one up for your Eastman & Laird collection. This one is definitely worth it, man. Very, very hefty figure. I'm very pleased that I was able to get this one and got it at a substantial discount. This Leatherhead from Eastman & Laird, from NECA, TMNT, we could give this one a 9 out of 10. If this one had some slightly better articulation, I think this one could have been a 10 out of 10 all the way.
Turtle power.
Somebody has to do it.
Right? Come on, folks.
What's going on, Keely, man? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Greetings.
What's up, buddy?
Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, I thanks, RR. I appreciate that. And I really do think this was a really nice figure, man. Much like the Triceratops Zog, I was pretty impressed with this damn thing. And articulation, not bad for the size. And it's always all about the size. Padre sharing links out there to DJ Ronnie G, who just had a birthday yesterday. Again, hope you had an awesome birthday, buddy. Thanks for stopping in and seeing us tonight. Appreciate it, man. But I mean, overall, pretty damn impressed with this thing. I wouldn't mind seeing a few more larger figures, but yeah, the discount price I got for that beat up box was pretty substantial. It was, once again, it was better than the Target discount that I would have got. So I'm not complaining, man.
Yeah.
Got it for a really good price.
But I wouldn't beat up box.
But I wouldn't have looked. Yeah, that's right. I beat the box up. It doesn't get all squishy on me.
Yeah, no squishy boxes. And...
Wait. Is that what you're telling us, Tommy? If we go into the store, we kick the shit out of a box when no one's looking, and then we
you ever heard the canned food discount?
Dented can discount, baby.
Yeah. I know you're doing that with figures. Jeez. Look, you learn something new every day here, kids.
You gotta do what you got to do, man. Wow. Chaos toy in the house, bringing the animal trading. I give it a 9 pigs out of 10 and 10 goats, 10 ducks, 5 chickens, 10 trash bow for the pig to nibble on. Nice. Shout out to DJ Ronnie G. Happy late birthday, man. Absolutely, guys. Thank you for that, and thank you again for DJ Ronnie G for hanging out with us. But very nice figure. I would definitely, if you could find this one, I would suggest getting it. I think this one was like damn near perfect, minus the articulation in the head. I mean, the arms and the legs could have been a little bit more, but the head is the one that really got me. I would like to have seen him look up a little bit more.
Yeah.
You need to find him a straw hat, some overalls, and one of those pieces of hay to, so he can chew on it.
Yeah, right. Chaos Hoya, Tommy, my birthday was Sunday, and I moved from white belt to yellow belt in karate. Very nice. Congratulations on that, and happy late birthday to you, buddy.
Absolutely. Congrats, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got all kinds of birthdays in this month, man. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
Not one that he wanted to go down on. Damn it, Padre. I'm so sorry for that. It'll be okay, buddy.
He missed the Tomb Raider talk earlier.
God damn, this guy in the squishies.
Right?
They're not balls. They're not balls. Excuse me. They're not balls. They're dumplings. They're squishy dumplings at Five Below. This is
Look, that's what you got to tell yourself. That's what you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we heard
dumplings.
you.
He gave himself a nickname, Squishy Dumplings.
Well, I mean,
Squishy
they look
dumplings.
like balls. They look like balls to me, but they're dumplings. They're cute little sparkly dumplings.
Cute little sparkling dumply balls. That's great.
Hold on. Yeah. We need Tommy's wife to come by on this one.
No kidding. Where is the missus at so she can come by and say this is even gayer than the last time?
Right. It doesn't get any gayer than this, Jen.
That was great.
I am so worried about you, Shifty. But guys, of course, that's not all. I got a few more things to show off tonight, and I'm gonna give the panel a pick, and I'm gonna give this one to Steph. I'm gonna let Steph decide this one. Steph, which way are we heading tonight? Is it going to be Pigmation, or are we going for a toy spotlight?
Man, I'm not good at choices. Let's do Pigmation because I like watching them.
Okay.
Nice, good pick.
All right, we are going for Pigmation. Here it comes, right at you. Let me go ahead and get rid of the comment section because that always gets in the way of the Pigmation videos.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Yeah.
It was actually easier to get that guy to walk than I thought it would be.
Shit.
And real quick, Time Profit, have a good night, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Now you know you got to play it again.
Is that one got to come again?
Yeah, it's got to come again.
Because Shifty felt squishy.
It's all about Shifty and the squishiness.
It's all
Squishy Shifty.
It's Gary.
Big Gay Al. It's gayer than Big Gay Al.
OG Clash. I did do one, Padre. It was a number of weeks ago. It was I think it was Toys from the Past. Matter of fact, it's up on my channel too. The Toys from the Past with Clash of the Titans. Yeah, that's up on my channel. Big Nation. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Play that one more time. Here we go.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
The effects are so good too.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I like it because I'm a minute behind, but it was I was doing it from the phone, so I couldn't see shit. But now it's on the TV. That's why I asked you to replay it so I could watch it from the TV. It was even better.
So the thing about Scattershot there, which is most of the combiner teams, what most people don't realize is all those damn team leaders, they had a third mode. Every last one of them. His was an artillery piece. Yeah, Shark kind of got blown away.
I like when they put the hidden features, the hidden transformations.
Oh, I mean, it was just like Perceptor. You know, he had that what they call a mobile lab, but everybody else said it was like a tank form. I seem to lean more towards it looks like a tank than a mobile lab.
Correct.
But you can make them both. You just got to give them a bumper sticker that says Pfizer.
Well, I was thinking, oh, good Lord, Walter White.
Walter White?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Oh, the mobile lab.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the spotlight I'm going to save to next week.
Okay.
So that is pretty much all I have tonight. So I think we should get into wrap up right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Matter of fact, I see Steph is saying she wants to head out. I wanted to try to show you something before you leave, Steph. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I will brave the fatigue.
Okay. It won't be too much longer. I promise.
Yeah, no worries.
No, we're wrapping it up. Giggity.
Just one more thing.
Okay. Matter of fact,
one more thing.
Here we go.
That's right. One more thing. There you go. And yeah, look, we've got the Wolverine, Vinnie. He came today.
Oh, sweet. The brown suit?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So yeah, the collection's gotten a wee bit bigger, and we've got all kinds of funds and stuff for you to see next week. But that's it. That's all you're getting, just the tip of the iceberg, baby. But yeah, thank you, Tommy. Had a blast. And good night, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. And now we are going to swing it on over.
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Shifty?
Yes. Hey, had a great time tonight. Yeah, a lot of fun. And hey, this Sunday, over on the Real Review 3000, we got Jackbox Fun Night, and we played Jackbox and what to dub, and get in the chat. We'll try to get you in the game somehow, some way. But we usually have a full panel, so you're usually in the audience. But it's just what it is. But like I said, had a great time tonight. Great time.
Sweet.
Awesome. That's what it's all about. Having a great time, man. Appreciate it, man. And we're gonna
see the
throw
name. You see the name?
Just no more squishies. We're going to throw it on over.
Hey, Prime! What do you think Megatron's gonna do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
Well, good night, everyone. I hope y'all had fun listening to us talk about balls and my
squishy
squishy balls. My YouTube channel is Friendly Neighborhood Toy Reviews, and I review basically any 1/12 scale and some McFarlanes too. And I got some Mayfex coming soon, which I'm really excited about. Just reviewing
And got a
toys.
decent deal on it, from what I understand.
Yeah, decent. I like when everything costs $0. That's decent to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
you cleaned up there.
And yeah, I mean, make shorts and little videos. Otherwise, you can catch me right here most Thursdays with these guys, which is really fun. So thanks again for having me on, y'all.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, Steph, as
Always
always,
a
and I
blast.
appreciate you having you as a part of the crew now moving forward. So next, I'm going to hand it on over to this guy.
Not bad for an old timer. Old timer.
Yeah, that's me, old timer. You sons of bitches. Who did that? I'm pretty sure it was Vinnie, that son of a bitch. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for spending your time here. Could have spent it anywhere. Chose to spend it here with us, and it is greatly appreciated because every time you're in the chat, you are making this show better every single time. You are the backbone of these live shows that we're doing by far. Don't let anybody sell you short, man. The chat is the most important thing during the live stream. But thank you for being here. Hope you had a lot of fun. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say. What you should or should not think is silence and compliance gives consent. And we will catch you next week. And of course, I'm going to throw it over to Vinnie.
Ascending fools! There's no escape!
Thank you, guys. Just a reminder, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a Whatnot at 9:20 p.m. Again, thank you to Todd and his son Jake for giving me a shout out during the live stream today with Mark Silvestri. That was pretty cool. Yes, Vinnie the Butcher. I forgot he nicknamed me that, and it has to do with the Tortured Souls design that I had done. So, yes, thank you, Todd. And, yeah, people, make sure tune in over there, bookmark it, do what you got to do. We're going to be selling some originals. I got a new Gambit piece, a new Venom piece. We got like 13 different original art pieces you could get. You could also get my books there, and the books are in the regular shop as well on Whatnot. So that'll be a new place you guys could pick up my stuff. So yeah, check all that stuff out. Thank you again, everybody. You're all awesome. And if you did buy a piece from me, make sure to leave a review on Whatnot. I heard that helps a lot. So thank you, everyone. And yeah, wrapping this one up.
Awesome. Catch you guys next time. Later, y'all.
You better run, Mojito.
You what? I thought you said don't move.
That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.